Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today I am on a Husqvarna or Husqvarna, however you want to pronounce it, 401. Oh, this is so fun. It's very zippy. This is a 373cc 43 horsepower engine, single cylinder, or I think it's a twin. I'm not too sure. The numbers don't matter to me anyway. It's how a bike makes you feel on top of it, what the handling looks like, what it sounds like, how comfortable it is, and so on and so forth. So I actually rented it through rideshare yesterday, and around, I think I got it around 6:30 p.m. It was about an hour away from Lower Maryland. I had to go to Springfield, Virginia to get it, and that's really where I could find the best option. And the ride back was pretty much very different from the standards I've rode before. It's got a different riding posture that I'm not used to, so this is my second day on it. I am getting accustomed to it, but what a fun bike this is. It's an absolute pleasure to be on. Very nifty. I think if I had it, I would change two things on it. Number one being the seat, because it's not 100% comfortable. It's comfortable enough, but I think it can be better. And then the exhaust is the second thing I would change on it, like right away. From looking at it, it's a very small bike, but it definitely doesn't behave like one. The top speed on it is 100 miles an hour, maybe a little bit more depending on where you want to take it. But I wouldn't be comfortable taking it anything more than 85 miles an hour, because that's what I did yesterday, and I felt like I was gonna fly off of the motorcycle. But still, surprisingly enough, I didn't feel a lot of the buffeting. It was there, but I felt it more on some of the other standard motorcycles than this. Maybe because it is a naked, and it has a little bit to do with the posture. If somebody was to get this motorcycle, they would be getting it for the looks. It does offer a very futuristic looking, like urbanistic style. It was designed in Sweden. On a personal level, the first time I heard about it was probably 2 weeks ago, and that's because I was on a search to rent a motorcycle while I was away from New York on vacation. But I'm glad I found this company. Like, it's very unique. It's very different from all the other ones out there, and that's what makes this bike so special. So right now, today's actually Friday. I'm gonna go off our Friday prayers, so you'll see a little bit of a b-roll of the mosque. A little bit too hot today, so I'm gonna split lanes over here to get ahead of everybody. The range on this, it was saying yesterday probably around like 150 miles with a full tank. So the tank is small. I think it comes around 10 liters. I have seen some reviews online where they were putting on like an extra jerry can to carry some more fuel than it offers. But if you're an urban rider, you're not going into like further away cities and stuff like that, you probably won't have to worry, because you'll have a lot more gas stations along the way. The suspension on it is very good as well. It does, you can adjust it to your liking. Obviously I won't be doing that for the purpose of this rental, but I like what it's tuned to. And probably for the most part, every rider should be okay with it too. Majority of them, at least. It's a really fun bike. Weaving in and out of traffic is no problem for this. It wants you to do that. It like begs you to weave in and out, go zooming through some twisties. I love the route to the Mosque itself as well. So this is from Laurel to Lanham, Maryland. The ride is about 20-25 minutes, but you get a little bit of the fields in the way, village roads, back end, twisties, a little bit of that. You enjoy it, whether you're on a car or on a motorcycle. In my opinion, on a motorcycle you enjoy it a little bit more. You enjoy any road a little bit more on a motorcycle. Very scenic. Even when I'm riding through like today, I mean, it's only my second day, as I said earlier, but I find myself liking the motorcycle as I ride it more. But yesterday when I was riding it, I was like, what the heck is this? You know, I wasn't really used to it, especially with where my feet were landing, and the fact that the throttle was very zippy as well. Like, you twist it a little bit, it jumps at you. But as I ride through the motorcycle and get to know it a little bit more, I find myself just developing a liking for it. It's a weird kind of a feeling, because that didn't happen with the Classic 350. And again, like, my world right now is really around Classic 350. I know there's a lot more to the motorcycling world, but that's my reference point for the time being, until I do more of these rides where, you know, I experience a little bit more. So here I am, we're very close to the mosque. I think the prayer starts around 1:30. It's only 1 o'clock, so we'll have some more time. But one cool thing about this mosque, this is a Turkish American Muslim community mosque. Very big, very different, very architectural. So you'll see some video clips of it, because I would love to share that, because I love it myself. And it's based off of the design of the Blue Mosque, but what an amazing mosque it is. I love the fact that they built it. They do have a cafe if you're interested in having Turkish food. It's open to the public, so you can come by. I think they're open on every Friday. But last time we ate from here, some good food, really good food.